All right, let's do an audio check very quick. All right, and you can hear me. That's good. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Today is Thursday. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Here it's a bit strange. There's some kind of strange situation going on here. But I can't really go into details because, it's a bit private. But yeah, very strange situation. I have no idea what's going on, but I hope it gets resolved soon. Basically, I kind of tried everything on my end, so now I just have to kind of wait and see what happens on the other person's end. But yeah, very strange. It could be like just me. I could have forgotten something. It could be some kind of weird misunderstanding, but I don't know what's going on at all. And yeah, it could be just me though. I mean, the thing is like I'm so busy and it's so easy for me to like forget things or mix up things. Some people might have said something to me before, like they'll be busy during certain days, and I don't know, like obviously like on the day I would be like, okay, cool, thanks for the info. But then like the next day I would literally forget. Yeah, it happens a lot because I just have like a lot going on. I have so many of my own projects going on, so I can't keep up with everything. It's just impossible. I don't know. Like I need some kind of assistant or yeah, like a secretary would be excellent, but I can't afford it. Anyway, guys, before we start today, I'm gonna continue Opus, by the way, Echo of Starsong. I started yesterday. I did the oh, excuse me. I did the whole prologue and chapter one. So today we're gonna go from chapter two, which reminds me, I have to open up the window here. There we go. Cause yeah, like I said, I need to use a walkthrough because it's a game where you need to get as many items as possible. So yeah. Okay, so this is where I stopped indeed. I hope it reloads from that point for sure. But if not, it's just gonna go from it's just gonna restart from that small sequence. So it's not that far away, I think. All right, yep, I think I'm good. Um, I see that there's -1 subscriber. To be honest though, guys, I don't understand the thing with the subscribers because I'm just here to play games, okay? So I'm not exactly sure what you expect. I know that also there's a lot of kind of troll accounts and fake accounts and they can disappear at any time, right? Um, but I don't know what you guys expect from this channel, to be honest. Yeah. Before I start though, two quick things. The first one is do check out the links in the description. There's a lot of really cool stuff down there, so go and have a look. And also, before I start, just want to quickly show you something. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know, like, is it? Ooh, that looks kind of weird actually. Oh, that's because my green screen is activated. Should I deactivate it then for now? I don't mind. Sure, let's do that. I don't mind because at least you can see I think the video better. Yeah. So this is something I bought for next year. So I'll show you the video first, and then I'll explain. Like, there's a little trick with this. So yeah. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to play it. So this is a sound reactive light bar I bought in Japan, and that's it for that one. There's no audio. That's on purpose because this is a track I'm gonna use next year, and I don't want to reveal it at the moment. So this sound bar, well, it's not a sound bar. It's like a light bar. It has two. It has actually a couple activation modes. One of them is it has a DMX mode. However, like that requires a lot of setup. You need like a DMX interface, which is actually really, really expensive. You have a lot of control, it's true. You do have a lot of control if you buy it, but it is really, really expensive. The other thing it has is like at the bottom there, I don't know if you can see just at the bottom here, around here, there's a mic in, like a mic. And basically, yeah, it listens to the surrounding sound and it kind of reacts based on what it hears. Now, I have like two speakers in my bedroom because sometimes I like to listen to music, so I bought like a set of speakers for my bedroom which are Bluetooth so I can connect it to my phone. But yeah, I noticed like it's pretty good, but it's not like amazing. However, I did find a very cheap trick for this, and maybe that will come in handy for you as well, guys. All you have to do, because actually this bar, it kind of sits horizontally. Like I know that on my bed right now, it's just lying there, but actually what you're supposed to do is you have to make it kind of sit on a level, like for example, a desk or something like that. Or even on the floor, actually, it's okay. It has like stands you can attach. But the best thing I found with this one, instead of using DMX, which is really expensive, what you can do is you can, obviously, if you have the track on your phone, you can just put your phone under the mic and you can put the volume on max even, it's fine. And I noticed that in that case, the lights react a lot better than if it's just like from speakers. And also, it's probably better because I'm shooting in a small apartment. Well, it's not that small actually, but it's an apartment. So I can't, even though I want to blast music as long as loudly as possible, I can't do that. But if I just use my phone though, it is really, really effective because the sound can just go straight into the mic and it's not very loud actually, even if I blast it on full volume, and the light reacts a lot better. So I think like yeah, if you want to avoid using the DMX interface, which again is great, however it's really expensive. Yeah, you can just put your phone under the mic, and I think it works just fine. So yeah, that's all I wanted to kind of show you. I was kind of in a panic because I was well, not really in a panic, but I was just a bit worried because yeah, the sound is like reaction is pretty good. Like it's not bad or anything. However, it's not great either. So I was like, shit, like do I need to use the something DMX? But actually, I mean, you can, again, you can if you have the money, because you're looking at least, I would say, 300 bucks at least, plus software. Even if you can get the software somewhere for relatively cheap, the interface itself is not cheap at all. It's like 300, 400 bucks. And the point of my music video is really not that. I just wanted something that kind of reacts to the audio. So in that case, the cheapest way is that yeah, you just put your phone under the mic, and it should be okay. I already tested it actually. It works pretty well, pretty damn well indeed. Much better than using the speakers. So yeah, if you're someone like me, if you're planning to do something like that with a special effects light bar, make sure that it has a mic input. Well, not a mic input, but like a mic underneath it. And then yeah, just put your phone under there and you should be good to go. That is the cheapest way to do, really. Otherwise, you're looking at a budget of like 500, 600 bucks just to program the bar itself. But then you have to think about all the other shit, right? So yeah. Well, that's kind of it for that one. I'm gonna disappear because you don't need to see me. I'm just gonna re-enable the filter very quickly. There we go. I actually didn't need to set up today, really. I mean, okay, whatever. Yeah, let's jump into the game. So I'm gonna just do a quick record test here, and then I'm gonna vanish. All right, just give it a like 10 seconds or something. Yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's jump into the game then. It is recording, yes. Alrighty. It was here somewhere. There we go. All right, I have to move back here. All right, the audio seems to be good. Let me just quickly double check with OBS. Yeah, it looks fine. All right, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna do my intro here, or should I just do it on the next screen? Well, maybe I should do it on the next screen. What is behind the scenes, actually? What is in there? Ah, yeah, so this is actually just a bunch of short audio files. Um, it's really, really short, as you can see. It's like under 1 minute each of them. But yeah, they kind of explain about. It's a bit of the lore. I already listened to all of that before. I think there's actually more than this. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, this is obviously later, but yeah. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna just do the continue. Probably the autosave, yeah. I'm like, this is one thing I don't really like about this game is the save system. It's a bit confusing to use. So you never know what you'll get. Yeah, that's actually correct. So basically, it's just gonna like redo this sequence. I already did it a little bit yesterday, so I think what I'll do is that I'll skip here very quickly until we get to the next screen, and we'll just go from there. I think so. Yeah, let's do that. I already did this one, so I can skip this. Okay. All right. Yep, this is all just from yesterday. And then you have to pick that option, apparently. And I think that's pretty much where I stopped yesterday. Yep, it is. Cool. So let me do a quick intro, and then we'll continue here. Let me just move the screen here. All right. Yep. So let me see here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me do the intro here, and then we'll continue. After that damn motorbike has passed by. Alright, yo guys, welcome back to another video. This is Opus Echo of Starsong. So yesterday I did the prologue and chapter 1, which ends with the escape from the asteroid. However, the ship is a bit busted and we have to fix it now. And yeah, I'll just carry on from here. Let's get going. Okay, so I'm not exactly like sure here because now you see the memories, it says 235. It should be reset technically. Um, but I don't know. Like I said, the save system is a bit strange in this game. So anyway, all right. So after the war, the airspace in Thousand Peaks was full of unidentifiable electromagnetic waves sent out by communication modules scattered throughout space, making space travel full of unpredictable risks. Did you find anything? I did, but please give me more time. I saw some other things that might be useful. Really? I thought that's it. Oh, okay. No, you have to do it one more time. Another one. This is all I could find. Oh, now you have that little menu there at the top. So, I think the first one is your... Well, it's like the fuel, technically. And then the second one is your armor. And then the third one is just your exploration kits. And then, obviously, the last one is the money, which is... I don't know why they picked the dollar symbol, because that's a bit ridiculous. But anyway, it is what it is. Not bad. I'll have the ship fixed in a second. Looks like we have enough materials to upgrade the ship. So then you have another menu. Ugh, look at what those Oceaners did to my precious ship. The connections for the communications module should be around here. So eventually you will unlock all of these parts, and you know, some of them upgrade your fuel, some of them upgrade... You'll need that actually, because sometimes you need to travel really far and that consumes a lot of fuel. The second one is like, you know, armor upgrade. You can obviously upgrade your armor, and I think you can actually upgrade the exploration kits as well. There are other upgrades as well, but I'm not exactly sure like what they are exactly at the moment. It's some kind of scanner, but obviously, you know, you don't have the parts at the moment. So yep, let's do this one. Communications back online. System rebooting. OPUS 03 Lumen Seeking Vessel. Assistive AI system rebooted. Greetings, Master Remy. Took you long enough. What I remember most about being on the run was arguing with Remy every day. Now that I've gotten older, I really miss that. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, I think that's pretty much it here. Let me just quickly catch up with the text here. Yeah. Alright, cool. Navigator mode. Alrighty. Oh yeah, so from time to time, you'll get these kind of eternal messages that they send to each other. And you can read that. So there's some kind of thing here. Let's see. Okay, I already have this memory, obviously. If I don't have it, obviously the counter will go up, but at the moment it will be stuck to everything I found in the first run I did. As you can see, I just missed 5 items though, which is not a lot, but it's just frustrating. Like, I don't even know which ones they are, but I guess we'll pick them up, hopefully, on the way. So you have to go back, and then the next one is from Dr. Russell. So this is just like communication. I'm not gonna like read this out loud, but you know, you have to read it if you play the game, obviously. And it just gives you the coordinates here, which you download. Obviously, this is like you absolutely must have this, so I already got it. There's nothing else at the moment, but there's more later, obviously. Alright, so we are here. And as you can see now, we have access to a few more locations. Please close this message. Okay, sure. Wow. What? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, it's kind of forcing me to do that. Okay. Got it, got it. Okay. Well, we have to go there, actually. Right. Okay, well, anyway, you're supposed to go to that one, but we don't know exactly where it is. I think it's just the one north from here, but you're supposed to analyze it in this way first. Oh, it's actually that one. Okay, all right. I thought it's like this one. In theory, you could go there now, but you have to be very careful because of the fuel situation, etc., etc. But yeah, let's go to the Guifang. Is this where we went last time? The spectrum analysis doesn't look right. No big deal, these can be easily analyzed. Yep, it is Guifang. And we'll go there, yep. Alright, June, once we reach Guifang, your guardian's injuries will finally get proper treatment. Don't blame us if it doesn't work out, though. Remy, don't. Dr. Russell was a military doctor during the war, but now she helps out at the Lumen Association. She handles everything from mining-related injuries to mining rights applications. She's very reliable. Thank you for helping us. Not at all. My master used to say a witch must save oneself in order to save others. Eddie, I'm getting unidentified signals from the ship ahead. Looks like bounty hunters. So yeah, this is kind of like a random event that happens from time to time. It's really annoying, though. You, the people listing the bounty, you got the nerve for the hell you raised with that trashy ship of yours. Surrender now so we can get this over with, and don't try anything funny. So... Well, you can't even pick that one, to be honest. Alright. Is that actually listed here? Yes, it is. Well, you don't have any choice here. Note that there is a difficulty level. Oh, I see. Right, right. Well, yep, there's nothing to do here, just try your luck. The difficulty level, though, is pretty high. They cracked it. Our signal modification didn't work. Why did it fail? Red Chamber is an old ship after all. If we could upgrade the signal modifier, we'd have a better chance. Yep, indeed. The old modifier failed to convince them. They immediately saw through the trick and responded with a barrage of attacks. Although we managed to escape, Red Chamber took quite a few hits. And you lose armor plates. Obviously, if you go to 0, you kind of blow up. So yeah, it's the end of the game. Alright, so we arrive at Guifang. Let's have a look here what we got. Okay. Let's probably start with the Mirian Square. After space burials were banned by United Mining, Mirian followers used asteroid craters marked with a carving of Helios instead. Names of the deceased would be carved along the walls of each crater, as the asteroids were considered home to them. You there, young man, this is a place for remembrance. If you have no business here, please be on your way. If you loan credits, we got plenty of work, but please don't disturb the solemnity of this place. Or space, I should say. Alright. Okay, next one, the War Orphanage. Children who lost their family to the war ended up in places like this. The children were often forced in labor, and the place was frequented by human traffickers. There was no warmth to be found here. Remy abhorred the place. Myrian everlasting, may Helios' blessings be upon you. You're cave runners, aren't you? Please, could you spare us some credits? Edda, we must help these children. Just ignore them. Kids like them are everywhere in the peaks. Any credits you give them will just go straight to their bosses. Well, you have a choice here. But if you give them the money, you'll get a memory, so it's kind of important. It's expensive, though. As soon as the credits were transferred, the children broke into laughter. Mama said to give this to any runner that helps us. They smiled as one of them handed me something. Obtate Presidio Charm. Countless runners have something like this hanging on them at all times. They pray to the guardians of asteroids, Presidio, imploring these earth gods to open a path for them so that they may find a cave of riches. Alright, I already got it before, but anyway. I guess we can go here next. Most of Guifang's residents were crippled veterans who were abandoned after the war. They set up the foundation hoping to provide a place for those who had nowhere to go. They hated outsiders, especially those looking for Lumen. After all, they're the ones who started the damn war. You from the prosthesist energy, our scrappers here are itching to get to work. That shipment of excavation arms here yet, or what? Not at the moment. But obviously it's something later. But we're supposed to go to the last one. Members of the association came from all backgrounds, but most were veterans of the war. The amount of Lumen intel in their hands came only second to United Mining.
すまない。ここまで深いとは思っていなかった。応急的な処置までしかできない。
じゃあ、カイトは
歩く程度なら問題ないが、超加速に耐えられなかったようだな。実は先週、犯罪組織同士の抗争があって、 死傷者が急増した。そのせいで医療品も機械技師も不足してる。発注はしてるがここに届くまで1週間以上かかる。かなりリスキーだが、小惑星帯を横断してティラン大病院に連れて行くのはどうだ。もしくは届くまでここで待つか。それ以外選択肢がない。だが機械技師などで補ったとしても、結果的に歩くことすらできない傷病軍人は山ほどいる。
失礼なことを言うな。栄誉ある英海の武人が生ける屍になるものか。
で、エイダ、こいつ誰だ。
僕は栄誉ある。
黙れオス。エイダに聞いている。
この二人は私の恩人。
あんた師匠に似てきたね。トラブルを呼び寄せる。エイダと話がある。席を外してくれないか。
僕はカイトを看病する。
救いたいなら出て行ってくれ。
リバク安心して、先生は友人よ。
まさかあれ彼氏か。
違います。
何度も言っているが、もう龍脈を探すのはやめろ。
今日はその話のために来たわけじゃないですよ、先生。
遅かれ早かれお前は船員を殺すことになる。そんなことになったら師匠に合わせる顔がなくなるぞ。
先生、私を龍脈協会に入れて。
龍脈は諦めなさい。
じゃあ功労の軍事用設定データを私に返して。
軍用船に乗ってほしくないんだ。
ちょっとぐらい協力して。
感触も師匠譲りだな。見ろ、この傷口がどれだけひどいか。しかも超加速を使ったせいで重力波によって体組織が潰されている。
手伝ってくれないなら私は私のやり方で進めるだけ。
おいおい。
さようなら。
分かった分かった。方法がないわけじゃない。
何方法って。
本当に師匠と一緒だな。一度決めたらテコでも動かない。メールで資料を送る。ちょっと時間をくれ。
Stay out of trouble, will you? Not so fast. If you're going to go cave running, at least resupply your ship. Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't know that she also sells shit. That's new for me. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it. And replenish your... Well, replenish everything, actually. So let's start with fuel. And it is like, you know, it is pretty expensive, to be honest. Alright, well... Armor plate, that's a guarantee. You need that for sure. So the money is just completely gone. And then you obviously need to replenish these as well. At least I'm fully stocked up now, but yeah, it's not great. It's not great. What do you want? I don't know. Nothing, I guess. Alright. That's pretty much it, actually. So yeah, watch out for yourselves. Lumen seeking vessels have a high fuel capacity, but they're light on armor. Many residents of the asteroid belt were displaced by United Mining. Even if there wasn't a bounty on you, people won't be too happy to see a witch's ship. Fair enough, fair enough. So basically, she gives you like coordinates to a cave which contains some herbs that you can use to cure the guy. Well, not entirely, but temporarily, let's say. And there it is. Obviously, I already got it. Dock's the same as always. Oh, just guys, give me 1 sec, guys. Just give me a sec, guys. I need to get a package, and I'll be right back. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't know. It was weird because I think he put it on the floor outside the door. In case he rings back, I'm just gonna put my headphones like this. There we go. All right, now I'm back. Let's continue. Assuming you can find the cave, she practically gave us the location. Get ready, Remy. Is your throat alright? Why worry? I have you and the Red Chamber to help me. Can you really locate Lumen Caves with just a vague set of directions? Not for normal people, but a witch can. What, you don't like my voice? Too late. So you really are a witch, just like Kai said. You were a human radar? Disqualified. Numbers 103, 108, and 113. These members will be removed from level 5 as of today, revoking their witch's candidacy. Don't be disheartened, 108. Even at level 4, you will still be allowed to engage in the tower's affairs. After 2 years, this is how she ends up. And I thought she was gifted. The grown-ups say it's incurable. Her voice will deteriorate as she gets older. Eventually, she'll no longer be able to make a sound with our singing techniques. Shh, she's coming. Why should I? She used to act like she was so much smarter than us. Hey, liar. I thought you said you could handle anything. What are you going to do now? You still think you can make it to our level? Hey! Be quiet during the ritual. A witch who can't sing. Silence. There will be no such behavior in the tower. You think you're so smart, but you'll never be a witch. Yes, but I would prefer to be called a witch, not a human radar. Okay. Alright, there's a couple more spots that opened up, but I'm not sure which one is the right one. Let me see here. Maybe I'm just supposed to use that thing again. Yep, there we go. It's over... What? You mean that one here? It looks like it. Yeah, it's probably that one, I would assume. Let me see here. Flashback, yep. To the southeast, yeah, that's right. So that's where it is, probably. Alright, so let's do the scanner. Great Benjamin? That's not the right one. That's something else. Maybe it's this one then. Let's have a look. I'm a little bit confused. It's not that one, is it? It's outside of range, so that can't be right. There must be something else. So that's weird. That is really weird. Hold on a second. To the southeast here. Ah, okay, I see. Alright, I get it. Yep, so first you're supposed to go here, actually. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have insisted on coming to Thousand Peaks. This place is not meant for us. Sir, we investigated every solar system that allowed private ownership of Lumen Caves and listened to the sound of each system's star. You chose Thousand Peaks. But what if I made a mistake? A leader should not easily doubt their own decision. The stars must have a reason for telling you where to go. We East Oceaners are seekers of Lumen. Wherever it is, there will be our people. If the Starsong of Thousand Peaks is the one you cannot forget, then this is where your fate at Lumen lies. Find the Lumen, young master, and bring prosperity to the clan. At the beginning of our adventure, Thousand Peaks adventure, Kai and I had no choice but to run around scavenging whatever we could. He would go on about the history of the Lumen War and how Thousand Peaks was torn apart by several factions. Okay. Alright. It's actually interesting because in the walkthrough it says it's using 4 fuel, but I used only 3. I think there's a trick to this, and I'll show you later what I mean. Alright, so here we explore. And you get some stuff which, you know, is useful later. The hard luminate ore found in the depths of caves. Okay, so lumen is worshipped. This is like luminite shards, basically. Not very valuable, but I think you can sell them or something. I'm not sure. Oh, and then you get the fuel, some fuel back. That's right. Okay. What the? Oh, now we go back to this one. We should be close. Entering identification and passcode. Permissions verified. QBC Opus 03 Looming Seeking Vessel Bioamplification Scanner activated. Synchronization subject Adaloon. Vocal tuning complete. Initiating Lumen Reso Scanner.
流脈共振機起動。
共鳴開始。
Think softly. Find a Starsong that resonates with my voice. Sounds like this one, but let's check out that one. Just a sigh. So it's this one.
録音を開始する。
2個流明の分析完了。音源8センチまで案内します。
And that's how you unlock certain locations like this one. Yeah, so the trick with the fuel I wanted to show you guys is that basically, like, sometimes when you go to locations, you can see like how much fuel it consumes. But for example, here, you might actually be able to click enter and get away with it. But if you just move a little bit down from here, you see it changes to -5. So I think that's kind of the trick here. You can save a bit of fuel sometimes just by being careful with the cursor. Because it costs money and stuff, so you don't, you know, especially like right now, we don't have a lot of money, so you can't go around like wasting it. But anyway, I think we're supposed to go to this one. So let me just have a quick look. All right. Okay, that's a bit too far, I guess. But anyway, yeah, let's do the location info. It's that one, right? I think it's this one. Yeah. That's the one I think we're supposed to go to. Pretty sure, anyway. This is it. This is the place. We made it. You. Shouldn't you be happy, Noble? Thank you. Now it's your turn. I'm no good at cave running. Take this with you. What is this? My voice. I'm an East Ocean runner. We have our own way of producing sounds. I heard you used Eddie's voice to escape the prison. That was different. Just take it as a backup for the sake of your companion. And take this as well. You aren't familiar with lumen plants, are you? Things like Lyra sesame and such. The Echo Scanner will help you identify plants that grow in the cave. I hope Kai gets treated soon. Thank you for all of this. Not at all. I'm already familiar with these plants, and the ship has more than enough storage space. If you bring back any extra plants, we can sell them for a decent price, so it's fair. You obtain the scanner. It does count as a memory, but you cannot, like, you know, this is part of the story, so again. Of all the caves I've encountered, perhaps this one is the hardest to forget. Explore. Asteroid 819.
カイト、 リバク聞こえる？
音声クリア。
ラミアと私でバックアップするから、何かあったらすぐ教えてね。
若
カイド、ついてこない方が。
若の護衛こそ我が任務です。
そんな調子でどうやって護衛するって言うんだ。ほら戻って。
意識ははっきりしていますから大丈夫です。あの医者、若への態度は万死に値しますが、処置は申し分ない。歩くのだってこの通り。
That doesn't look fine to me at all. Like, not whatsoever. Okay, so... Plants count as memories, obviously, and you can also sell them, just as was mentioned. Alright. You'll soon... Alright, well, let's start from this side, but I don't think there's anything here.
強がるなよ。
きっとお役に立ちますよ。
これ乱視草か？
No, it's not.
でも普通小惑星の中心で入るって言ってたな。こんなに簡単には見つからないか。
Wait, there's another one? Must be here, that one here. There we go. Alright.
ほらもう自分一人で大丈夫。
若、さすがですな。
He really shouldn't have come, though.
流明箱は植物に侵食されている様子ですな。さて、中に入れる方法を探してみましょうか。
だから心配しなくていいって。
Okay. There's something in the background somewhere. Okay. I'm not sure exactly where that is, though. Let me see the picture. Okay. Some kind of blue thing. I think that's later, though. Ah, wait, there's one here. Okay, so let's get that one. Did I miss one or not? No, I think it's okay here. Alrighty. And another one. think I'm... Wait, there's another... Oh. It looks like a stair down, but it's kind of destroyed or something. I don't know. You can move down from time to time, but not here.
これはひどい。これはひどい。
Can't get that one.
Miko の流明もダメか。
遥か彼方に聞こえた歌を基準にして作ったものではダメでしょう。
エイダに来てもらってここで取り直した方がいいか。
熟練の探査者は巫女など不要です。ついてきてください。ここの流脈は満ちています。難なく見つかるでしょう。地底から湧き出た利水です。純度はあまり高くなさそうですが、演奏の腕が良ければ門を開けるなど朝飯前ですな。冥界錠を持って入りましょう。どんな音が取れるのか。
Yep, make sure to pick that up. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's do this thing.
Miko のような兵器に頼らずとも、ほら、この通り。さあ、これで奏でてみましょう。
Okay, so this one might be a little bit trickier than the previous ones, but let's see how it goes. That's wrong.
Meki meki 上達しますな、若。
なんだこれ。
初めての訓練の日が嘘のようです。ああ、なんと立派になられて。
そんな話は今はいいから。ここどうやって通ればいいんだ。
これは利水管の破裂が原因です。落ち着いて大元を探して処理しましょう。本ちゃん2回目の流脈ですが、なかなかどうしてやれていますな。
心配しすぎなんだよ。
Well, he is the guardian. I mean, that's what guardians are supposed to do, I guess. They're supposed to worry. Okay, so let me see here. Keep walking this right, midway through. Rocky. Okay. There's something like on the way somewhere.
何か見つけましたか。
これ英会のものじゃない。
似て非なるものです。以前の誰かの忘れ物でしょう。こんなもの気にすることはありません。
Okay, but it does count as a memory, so you do need this. I think he picks it up anyway. but if not, then it's there. Okay.
どうやらここが最深部のようですな。
お前はここまでだ。船に戻ってて。
ですね。登るのはきつそうです。なんだよ。
送るよ。それからまた来る。
とんでもない。
歩けないなら背負うよ。
ご勘弁を。私とベタベタしたいのですか？
怪我人だろ。
二人とも大丈夫？位置信号が動いてないけど。
おいミコ、全員の生命反応信号が見られるんだよな。俺の生命反応レベルを教えてくれ。
上陸時と比べて 7.2% 上昇。
おお、流脈にこれほどの力が。それだけだ。感謝する。
冗談はほどほどに。
バカ、言ったはずです。あまり感情に振り回されないように。ゆっくり学びましょう。当主の道も一歩からですぞ。
それとこれとは話が別だろ。どうした？
若、お手を。
今そんなことしてる場合か？
飛び家の栄誉のために。
一族の話を今しなくても。
飛び家の栄誉のためです。
もういいだろ。
カイト・ブランは若と命運を共に当主になるその日まで。
手もまともに握れないじゃないか。
流脈探査では強がりは厳禁。何かあったらすぐにご連絡を。
強がってるのはカイトだろ。
祭壇までたどり着くお姿を見たかったのですが。では私は戻りますよ。
戻ったらすぐに横になれよ。分かったか？
Alright, ready? Okie dokie.
若を鍛えられたことは私の誇りです。
早く戻れって。
Oh. Is it that thing or something? Let's see. Okay, all of that counts as memories as well, which is cool. I already have it, obviously. So yeah, this one is... that's pretty much it. Climb, okay. Alright, so yeah, just continue here. That's like a different herb, snowy sun herb. There might be like another one here. There we go, 2 of them. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's move down. Alrighty. Some kind of mural in the background is coming up. Okay. One sec, guys.
ここ、とても不思議なところだ。
Wait.
竜でも見つけましたかな。
こんな時も冗談を。
詳細を教えてください。
なんというか、光が満ち溢れて。
龍脈の影響です。そこがきっと祭壇の最深部なのでしょう。
Okay, that's interesting because my memories count just decreased by 1. That's new. Okay, well, anyway, that's cool. I think it's over there, but let me just quickly check this side, see if something is here. Which one is this? Oh, I see. The Rhodian family. Okay. Sure. That does not count as a memory, but the next one maybe. Yeah, this one counts. Now it increased again to 235. I don't get it. Weird. Oops, there it is, I think. Yeah, that's what we want.
カイト、聞こえるか？
落ち着いて。聞こえてます。
見つけたんだ。
素晴らしい。では音を採取しましょう。ここは特別に保存された龍脈のようですから、神殿の最深部に身を置いてください。鉱山中心部の利水が最も純度が高いのです。そこで環境龍明が採取できます。でも中に入りすぎないで。意識を持っていかれますぞ。
エンジン音が聞こえないけど、もう船に戻ったよな。
入り口付近まで戻りました。気にせずそちらのことを。
Yeah, this one is a memory as well.
.龍脈の古代の残留思念なのか。持っていかれるわけには。カイト、これからそっちに戻る。船に戻る準備を。聞こえてるか？変だな。 電波が悪いのか。カイト、エイダ、カイトと連絡できるか。
今のところは何の通信も入ってないわ。何か変ね。付近にエンジンの熱源を感知。
つまりどういうこと。
お姉様が言ってるのは近くに別の船が来てるってこと。これ3階の船じゃない？前に爆発したあの船と似てる。多分そこに部外者がいる。
カイト、聞こえたか。
心配性では当主になれませんぞ。通信機を切るにはこれか。静かになった。隊長はどうして。
龍脈大戦の混乱の最中にな。皆同じだ。一族内での暗殺。隊長は第七大使の護衛だった。あの勢力にはもう力がない。
優しき人を支持するのは間違いでしょうか。
そんなに悩むな。それよりも今後の身の振り方を考えろ。
何なんだよ、同じ一族だって言うのに。クソったれ。
もう長くないのかもしれんな。他の大使に乗り換えたらどうだ。第六大使は正当だぞ。
まさか隊長は我々に栄誉の重要さを説きました。
使える人なくしては栄誉も何も話にならんだろう。
何してる。引っ張るな。どこのガキだ。
対一の加護。この子は第八大使だ。見たことないのか。
あっち行ってくれ。子供がうろちょろと。
ちなみにだが第八側室は平民の出だ。どこの後ろ盾もない。母親が亡くなって家はあの子一人だけだ。だが毎日ここで母親と話してる。
おい、引っ張るなって。
おじさん、泣いちゃダメ。
誰も泣いてなど。
僕は母上が亡くなっても泣かなかった。だからおじさんも泣かないで。僕がついてるから。
怖い話をしたいのか、坊主。
ふざけてない。僕は母上と話しているんだ。
この子はうまくいってないからここについてみるのはどうだ。
泣かないで。泣くのはいじめられたものだけなんだよ。
泣いてはいない。
対一の加護、安心して。僕が当主になっておじさんを守ってあげる。
これどこかにやってください。
そうもいかん。坊や、当主という言葉はむやみに出すもんじゃない。誰に教わった。
母上。
で、何と言ってる。
母上は僕が当主になって将来はみんなを守れって。
お母さんは今もみんなを守りたいと思ってるのか。
うん、母上は同じ境遇の人全てを守りたいって。
同じ境遇とは。
泣いている人、いじめられた人、おじさんみたいな人だよ。
俺のどこが。
僕が守ってあげるから。母上は自分のように悲しい思いをする人が出ないように当主はみんなの面倒を見るべきだって。
若様、カイト・ブランはいつまでもあなたのおそばに。
通信遮断は皆への配慮か。
出てこいよ。
しいな。我の警告は主も目にしたはず。なぜ未だここに？
くだらん。裏切るわけがあるか。俺の目が黒いうちは指一本触れることすらできんぞ。
巷は貴様らの手配書で盛り上がっているぞ。この辺境の地でさえな。
引け。命を無駄にするなよ。
なぜあの小僧に執着する？一族没落を招きし者。
若は貴様らのような弱き者のために立ち上がった。必ずや一族を復興し栄誉を取り戻す。
皇帝を怒らせた罰だ。その首を土産にし龍脈を賜りたいものだ。
若はおめえを返上して多くの龍脈を持ち帰るさ。
けなげだなカイト・ブラン。国を追放された者がどうなるか。
黙れ。貴様らの権力闘争が飛び家の凋落を招いたのだ。
カイト、聞こえる？
Okay, guys, I have to wait for that damn ambulance to pass by.
応答してくれ。
リバク、カイトの生命反応が下がってる。何かあったのかも。
そんな、一体何が。
Well, you can guess. I think there's nothing else on the way. It's just you have to get back to the guy. Yep.
リバク、急いで。信号完全に消失。
せかさないでくれ。大魚と同熱源の船って一体。カイド、しっかりしろ。カイド。
若。
何があった？
ちょっと喧嘩を。
誰にやられた？もう大丈夫。すぐに船に運ぶから。
傷口に触れないように。
ヘイダ、カイトの傷が深い。助けてくれ。
どうして？急いで降りる。
手遅れです。若。お耳を。飛び家の資格。おそらく第三大使か第五大使の差し金。
なんだと？
取り逃がしました。以後ご注意を。このような辺境の地で見つかるとは。懸賞金の情報もですな。なんてことだ。 目も見えない。
もう離すな。急いでくれ。歩けるか。
少しなら。本当に情けない。
喋るなって。
我が肝に銘じてください。何事も感情で動かぬように。それから決して忘れないで皆を守ること。龍脈を見つけ出し偉大なる当主になると誓って。
分かった。
そして
もういい。
そして我が
もう喋るなって。
飛び家には泣き虫はいません。
それは
若が教えてくれました。
そうだったな。カイト。なあ、起きてくれよ。
Don't say anything, Remy. Hey, I can read the mood too. So what happened? He didn't say. Might have been the pirates. Can you help me find any nearby stations willing to launch a space burial? Don't listen to his dumb request about sending the spirit back to East Ocean. United Mining has prohibited people from launching caskets since the war ended. There has to be places beyond their control. Eddie, none of this is your fault. I know it's not, but it doesn't mean I didn't play a part in all of this. You should stop getting yourself involved in other people's business. Alright, we got a new message here. Oh yeah, so this part here, so Remy talks to this kind of weird, mysterious person called Benzel. He seems to have a lot of info, and I think like later on, like much later, they get together or something like that. But this is not like you have to read about the lore of the game, like past the game, basically. This It doesn't happen within the game itself. It happens later, though. Yeah, you see, like, it even, like, he signs it off with, like, your love. Okay, and then there's another message here. Die. Well, that's actually a very kind of Japanese anime thing to say. I think they say like Shinu or something like that. We have to go to the Mirian Ignis Guild. Shouldn't be too far from you guys. There's a merchant Lamar. Okay. The most popular guy around. Yeah. And then he gives you coordinates. That's it for the messages. Alright. Yeah, so, well, you know, this is all scripted, obviously. Even though you might want to save Kai, you can't. It's just the way it goes. It's just part of the story. He's there for a purpose. His purpose is kind of done. So that's it. Let me see here. Silk Oasis or something like that? Yeah, it's probably that one. Wow, that looks really far away, actually. Can we really go there? Nope. It's the Lumen War Memorial. Ah, it must be this one. Yeah, it is. Yep, well, we'll have to go here first. More pirates. Again, you have like two options. I'm not sure if there's a time limit on this actually or not. Like if you just don't touch anything, maybe they just fire. But maybe you're supposed to make a choice. I think here you just do this one again and hope for the best. Nope, doesn't work still. Yeah, it's because like the stats right now are really shitty, so that's what happens. Yeah, only 3 points. That's ridiculous. But hey, as long as you get your plates up, it's not too bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna actually end here for today. I want to do it not like really chapter by chapter, because this chapter actually is very long, but it's more kind of like, I don't know how to even describe it. It's like sections by sections, I guess. So this was a pretty big one, and you know, it ends up in a tragedy, obviously, but you can't avoid it. It's kind of scripted, yeah, so you can't really do anything. Alright, guys, yeah, I do love the music, though. The music is great. The gameplay is pretty good as well. Obviously, right now it sucks a little bit because the stats are just so low, but it does get better later on, trust me. So yeah. Alright, guys, thanks for watching today. I will be back maybe tomorrow. So do check out the links in the description. There's a lot of great stuff down there, so go and have a look at all the links. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. So take care, stay safe, and Otaku Up signing off. Peace. Alright. So as usual, it's a bit tricky to exit this, but I think it's just like Alt F4. Yeah. It's a weird method to exit games, but yeah, that's the way this one goes anyway. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.